Hey guys, welcome back to Drums with James. Today I have a song designed to help you practice your single-handed 16th note hi-hat grooves, and it's called 116%. Now if you're interested in playing alternating 16th notes, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, like that, I have a song called Switching It Up, which I will link in the description below, which is all about how to play those. But for today, single-handed 16th notes on the hi-hat and ride cymbal. Now before I get into the demonstration, I have two important techniques I want to show you. First of all is exactly how to play the hi-hats. If you play the hi-hat like that, there's going to be too much hi-hat. It's going to drown out everything else, and it just doesn't sound very cool, basically. Now the way that I'm actually playing it is I'm playing a loud one and then a soft one. So it's more like this. 1 E, 2 E, Now that technique is actually known as the Moeller Technique, or pumping motion, where you play the first loud note with your whole arm like a whipping motion like this. And to get the second one, you simply lift your wrist up again and gently hit the top of the hi-hat with the tip of the drumstick. Now, this isn't a detailed lesson on the Moeller technique. If you would like one of those, I've linked one in the description, but I'm just going to demonstrate very slow, medium, and then up to speed. Very slow. Medium. And a faster one. Now all of that might look like more trouble than it's worth. It's like, why do I have to do that? That just makes the song even harder. And it might seem like that at first. However, it'll actually help you play much quicker once you get the hang of it. It's much easier for me with a lot of experience to play and it is to try and go like this. I think you can hear the difference as well. But if you're pretty new to the drums and you just want to have a quick play of this song, it's all right. You don't have to do this Moeller technique. You can simply play the hi-hats all the same volume, but I would encourage you not to play them too loud. We don't want to do this. If you're going to play them all the same volume, try to play them soft so that the hi-hats don't drown out the rest of the drums. Like so. All right, technique number 2. Now, if you look at the B section of this song, you might see those snare drum notes don't look like normal snares. They look like hi-hats, little X's. Now, that's the way that I notate a cross stick. Now, a cross stick is when you hit the side of your drumstick on the edge of the snare drum here, like this. So what I'm doing there, instead of holding the drumstick like I would normally, I am taking my fingers off, and then my pointer finger comes back a little bit so that it doesn't bump into the drum head like this. That's no good. So I'm going to pull this back a bit, still put my thumb in the same spot, take my fingers out the way. Now I'm placing my hand basically in the middle of the snare drum. So what I'm doing is I'm picking up the drumstick and then throwing it back down. So I don't want the drumstick to come up like this. I don't want my hand to go like this. I don't want it slipping all over the place, because the point of the drumstick where you actually hit on the rim is very important. If I'm too far down, it sounds like this. Weak and completely useless. As I move up, it'll get better and better. Well, that's pretty good. Yep, I think that's good. If I go too far, it starts to become useless again. All right, no good up there. Now, if you're feeling extra clever, you can flip your drumstick around and get an even stronger sound like this. But again, it's very fussy which part of the drumstick you actually hit. Doesn't sound good if you're too far back. But if you're new to playing across stick, I would suggest just playing the drumstick the right way up. Now, one more thing before I do the demonstrations. I know some of you have electronic drum kits at home, so if that's the case and you can't play a cross stick sound, just play the snare in the middle like normal, but maybe try and play it a bit softer, because that's one of the things about a cross stick, is that it's a different sound, but it's just a softer sound to a big loud snare drum in the middle. All right, now let's get on to the demonstrations. Now, I'm gonna do what I always do, which is just play the full song, and then I'm gonna play it again, but without the music and at a slower tempo. Let's get into it. All right, that is it for 116%, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think of the track in the comments. Also, don't forget to download your backing track and the music in the description below. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you found the video helpful, and I'll see you again next time. I don't want the butt end of my drumstick or the corner of my hand here to leave the snare drum head. So cockatoo alarm there.